Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with another mail day. This is mail day number 89, and it has got a very interesting mix of Michael Jordan cards. I think I am Michael Jordan start to finish. No, I'm sorry, I do have one soccer card, so I'm Michael Jordan, and one soccer card. It is a 10 card mail day. No, it's more than that. It's like 12 cards, something like that. I don't know. Let's stop talking. Let me just get you guys over to it. I've got the slideshow pulled up. I've created a link in my PWCC, my Fanatics / PWCC vault. And the first card that you guys are going to see is the 1985 Star Light All-Stars, card number 4, featuring the great Michael Jordan, East All-Star. It's got that Miller Lite branding down here in the bottom left, light beer, which is pretty cool. I shouldn't say Miller Lite. I guess it's just light beer. I don't know what that is. Wow, Star really put some work in on the back of that card. That's what the card looks like. I paid $1,093 for this card, and this is weird. Again, it's not being pulled up a card ladder, and I'm not really sure why, to be quite honest with you. I've noticed this recently in the card ladder sales history. It's missing a lot of results, and I'm sure that I put in everything I needed to put in for it to pull up, because mine was described the same way. Star Jordan BGS 8.5 Light 1985. I didn't get into too much detail. It should pull up, but it did not. I paid $1,093 for this one, which I'm super thrilled considering in this month alone, 2 have sold for $1,590 and $1,452. So neither one of those are my cards. They sold on the PWCC Weekly and the Golden Auction platform, respectively. I was real happy with the $1,093 price on that first card. So that's the first pickup. You guys know I'm trying to collect the entire 25 card Star Jordan run in BGS 8.5. That was kind of the grade that I settled on. So that's card number 1 for our mail day. Card number 2 for our mail day is the 8th and final 1991 Skybox Jordan base card in PSA 8. We are talking about a minuscule price tag on these cards, anywhere from $10 to $20 usually. This is card number 334 with Jordan happily caressing the what's now, I guess, called the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I don't know what it was called back then. But in 19 great moments from the finals, you can see the back. This card's just so 80s. The color patterns, just everything about the card is like super, super 80s. But it happened in 1991, but it's got an 80s feel to it. This second year Skybox all had a bunch of white border stuff. Let me show you the entire Skybox collection in PSA 8. And here we go. There's 8 of them. And I'm going to zip through them real fast because they're not huge cards. Card number 307, card number 39, the dunk card, the card number 408 featuring the Bulls game frame, Jordan and Pippen featured in card number 462, card number 583, which is very 97 championship reminiscent, which is a harbinger of another card you're about to see in this mail day video coming up shortly. And then you got the Skybox Salutes card, card number 572. Then you've got his Barcelona. Of course, you'll never forget he was number 9 for the Dream Team, and he wore. Those are my favorite Jordans. I talk about it every time I see them. Those are the greatest colorway Jordans ever. And then this card number 334. So that's all 8 of them. All in all, I probably paid 25 times 8, $300. I probably paid $300 for all $200. I probably paid $200 for all 8 of those cards combined. I was thinking there was 12 of them, but that's it. That's my Skybox PSA 8 complete set. Very happy about that from 1991. And of course, I've got 1990. There was only the one Skybox card, but there was also the prototype. I've got both of those in 8. I've got the base 90 Skybox in PSA 10, but I do not have the prototype in PSA 10 because that's going to be a bear of a card to track down. The only soccer card that's going to rear its ugly head for you basketball lovers in this mail day number 89 is this 2021 Stadium Club Beam Team autograph. It is a soccer card, but it's got that 90s basketball feel. You guys know 1992 Beam Team Jordan. That's the pattern. That's the look. Just a really, really cool card here. It is Kevin De Bruyne, who's my favorite player in the world. The autograph's perfect. The card's perfect. The centering's pretty good. I don't know. I might have got a little bit of help getting that 10. I didn't actually grade it myself. I did pick it up on eBay, and this is the third card in my most recent venture into a Kevin De Bruyne personal collection. They just wrapped up the Premier League, so stage 1 of the treble is done. The next is they need to win the FA Cup, and then the next is they need to win Champions League. They are in the finals of both, and so there is a legitimate chance that they are going to be an English team, one of the best rosters on earth, in my opinion. I think it's the most talented soccer roster, club roster in the world right now. There's a chance they could win all three, win the treble. That is a very big deal historically for you non-soccer fans. And then back to the star pattern, right? So we're going to have 3 Jordan cards in a row. In 1986, Star released a subset. It was they distributed cards in cellophane packets. This set is all Jordan cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. So every card in there is a Jordan card. Every card is different. This is card number 7. You've seen some other cards on prior mail days. I'm working my way through. I'm 1 card short of the 86 Jordan subset, the 10 card subset. This is card number 7, career highlights. And I paid $608 for this card. This is the next card. Is card number 6 in that same Jordan subset featuring Jordan, and it's the Rookie of the Year tribute right there. Card number 6. I paid $658 for that card, and then again featuring him in his USA number 9 uniform. Albeit this is not from the Dream Team, obviously, because this was in 1986. So this is when he played with the college kids in the Olympics and won gold with them. This is card number 3 in that subset, just stating 1984 Olympian. And I think Barkley was famously cut from that team by Bobby Knight, and maybe Stockton was cut as well. I can't remember. Bobby Knight had some serious hits and misses in there. The hit was, as a college player about to enter the NBA, he stated that Michael Jordan's simply the greatest player he's ever seen himself with his eyes. But I think he cut Barkley and Stockton from that Olympic team. I might be wrong. You guys can do the research and check it. But I vaguely remember him deciding they weren't going to cut it. Maybe they kept Stockton and cut Barkley because he was too fat. I don't know. Paid $797 for this one, so I had to reach a little bit more on that Olympian card. Next is probably the biggest of the star cards in this episode that you're going to see, and one of my favorite ones. I love the white border. It's just a really good looking card. The left to right centering is really good. It's a little off top to bottom for sure. The centering is an 8.5, but it's an 8.5 overall, which is what I'm chasing with subgrades for the star run that I'm doing. This is the 1985 Star Last 11 Rookie of the Year set, and of course it's got Jordan's 84-85 Rookie of the Year, and again he's wearing the Team USA, college Team USA uniform. I paid $1,800 for this one, and we can look this one up. This one I reached, and that's mine right there. So $17.99.87. The one right before that, which I probably should have won, it ended the same night, was $1,500 in the PWCC Weekly. The night, you know what? Yeah. And then before that, $12.85, $11.70, $1,100. So this card's starting to run up a little bit, as you can see. This is, please don't be the highest price ever paid. It is definitely not the highest price ever paid. That's an autograph. Someone paid $4,000, almost $4,500 for this card. So I didn't get it cheap, but again, I didn't get it for the most expensive ever paid by a long shot. So that's it. That's my card right there for about $1,800. So that's a pretty big pickup. That's one of the better cards in this star run for Michael Jordan. And, of course, the 101 is going to be the monster. And then the second-year stars are really valuable, too, which you'll see on a future mail day as well. I couldn't resist this. I've already got the PSA 8 97 Metal Universe Championship base card number 23, but I picked up another one. Again, I think it's too cheap. I'm picking it up for right at $20. That just doesn't seem like enough for this card. Let's plug it in real quick, and just so I can kind of show you. I think I've talked about this card before. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if it's in here. I don't know if it's in the. There it is. Yeah. So like you're looking at a $20 card. Again, it's not rare, right? I mean, there's 2,400 almost that have been graded by PSA. But the PSA 10s are rare. When I've got the PSA 10, of course, but the PSA 8's only a pop 922. There's only about 1,000 more. And I think it's an important set, man. I think it's a good base card from an important set. I'm not saying it's a $200 card. I think it's probably more like a $70 card, $50 card one day down down the line. That's just my personal opinion. So to be able to pick it up for $19-20, I think is pretty good discount. Over the last 3 months, the card's down 50%. So like I said, card at one point was selling for about $40. I think it's just kind of been forgotten. It dipped down here to 19. I think it's probably more like a $30-35 card, but I didn't mind picking up a second duplicate of that card. So that's what I did there with this card. And then again, I've got the championship PMG as well, which I'm super proud of. It's one of the bigger cards in my entire collection. The Fanimation PSA 8 featuring Jordan, number 506, with Jordan flying through the air as some kind of weird, creepy superhero. They had some weird stuff going on in 1992 Upper Deck, but they made damn sure to put Jordan on most of it. Nothing special there. Another PSA, which is a little bit rare. This card's a little bit rare. I think I picked up a 9. I picked up a raw version of this card at a local card show in New Orleans, graded it, and actually I think it came back a 9 if I remember correctly, which didn't help me, right? So I sold the 9, went right out and bought the 8. So the 9 ended up being a really good flip for me. The 8 ended up being the card that I want, though. And to be honest with you, this 8 looks probably better than my 9. So it is what it is. 1995 SP Championship Jordan Championship Shots PSA 8s. It's pretty neat. It's got these little die cut teeth marks in each side, and it's got the really cool foil stamp up here that says Championship SP Series. I've always thought this was a pretty neat looking subset card. I don't think it's an insert. I think it's a subset card, but I might be wrong on that. I just don't know very much about it, but you can even see the die cut even better on the back. Jordan's all about competition. He constantly surrounds and challenges himself to bring his game to a higher level, being the role model for many adoring fans, much less some of the other players in the NBA, has never stopped him from reaching his lofty goals. It's pretty corny, which is why I like to read the backs here and again from time to time. I'm guessing $25, $30 card maybe. Nothing special here. Very affordable. I think that's just a really cool, cheap card. Anytime you get Jordan in the Bulls black and red pinstripes, it's cool. It's got the Championship Shots little logo down here on the left. I like it. I think it's better than an average junk wax base card. And then speaking of, same drill here. This is the 1995 Fleer end-to-end Jordan card in a PSA 8. Not expensive at all. Just a little bit different card in a very Flair kind of way. It's got 2 images of Jordan, one in the foreground, one in the background with him shooting his patented fadeaway jumper. It says end-to-end up here with the second end like facing backwards. Just a good-looking card, generally speaking. Let's read the back of this one too. Michael Jordan plays to win, not for individual awards, but honors have piled up on his mantle like snow in the Rocky Mountains. What the hell is happening? A 3-time NBA MVP, his airness has led the league in scoring 7 times and in steals thrice. Could have said 3 times. They chose thrice in a very Shakespearean option. He is a 6-time NBA All-Defensive First Teamer and has twice won the league's statistical award for all-around contributions to a team's success. I didn't realize there was an award for all-around contributions to a team's success. I'm not sure what that means. Back to the list. This is it in summary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star pickups. So 20% of the star run in BGS 8.5 in this mail day. The last of the 8 1991 Skybox base cards in PSA 8. A nice Kevin De Bruyne beam team, which I'm super excited about. It's a new venture in the hobby, a new pathway. Some of you guys, if you're in a rut or you're depressed because card prices are going down, go do something different. Go collect a set. Go collect a different sport. Go collect a non-sports card. Do something different to kind of spark that hobby fun and get something new going, a new project. Put some time, put some effort and research. Go learn some new avenue in the hobby. The 97, then I'm just going to say it, just a bunch of PSA 8s that are really not very expensive cards, under $40, all of these 5 cards. But like I said, I'm trying to grow that PSA 8 low budget PC army, and there's 5 more added to that, 6 if you count the Skybox up there. So that's it, guys, for mail day number 89. Sorry, not the sexiest, but really excited about picking up 5 more of those star cards. I'm really working my way through. I think I'm at 16 out of 25. I think I have 9 more to go. I might actually be 17 out of 25 with maybe 8 more to go, something like that. Trying to build up till that last big purchase that I've got to pick up. And look, let's take a quick glance. It's the Star 101 BGS 8.5. I have a feeling I'm not going to like what I see here. Here it is. There's the card. Let's look at the last 2 years. Yeah, so I'm probably looking at, on average, it's actually dipped a little bit down here. You're looking at somewhere between 20 and 30,000, quite likely, is what you're looking to pay for that card. Again, it's all going to depend on centering. That's the card we're talking about. It's the XRC. Some people call it the true rookie card. It's the 1984 star number 101 card, which just unfortunately, it's just Jordan getting a rebound against the New Jersey Nets. It really should be better. It should. There's a lot of other star cards where I would like to take that picture, superimpose it on this one, and then trade out this goofy rebounding card for another one. But for such an important, iconic, relevant conversation piece of the hobby, probably one of the 10 most recognizable cards in the hobby, in the basketball card hobby, I should say. Could have done a better picture, but there's a story behind that, and I've got a video out there if you want to go search back on my channel about why so many of the cards feature games against the New Jersey Nets. Let's just say the budget that was expended by Star to create these sets was not large, and they were located in and around the New Jersey area. So a lot of the photos for these cards were taken by one photographer at New Jersey Nets games, so they didn't have to pay him to travel. And so just some interesting, one of the many interesting stories about the Star set. But anyway, that is it, guys. So thank you for watching. As always, keep collecting. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.